this is Gupta MBBS, third year student from GR Medical College, Gwalior.
And this is Tanya Singh, third year MBBS student from GR Medical College, Gwalior as well.
Since Neet is just held and many of you were very disappointed about the result, but they all are very determined to become a doctor.
So here we are with the mostly asked question by Neet 2023 aspirants. That is, what schedule we should have, what timetable should we follow on a daily basis to get a seat in a decent government medical college. So we all are different. We all have different upbringings, different socio-economic background, different learning abilities, different sleep-wake cycle, and many more. So the timetable will vary from person to person.
So we are not here to saying that you should strictly follow the timetable which we are giving you today. The timetable will vary from person to person.
So here we begin. We are going to tell you our daily routine, our daily schedule.
First, when should we wake up? So tell me, Tanya, when you used to wake up during your NEET preparations?
My waking up time. So many of you won't believe me, but I seriously used to wake up at around 4 a.m. in the morning. I know many of you must be thinking I'm fooling you or like that, but I'm not fooling you by telling you the ideal time you should wake up at. This is what I do even today when I'm in MBBS and I don't have anything to study sometimes. Even on those days also I wake up at 4 because this is how it is. I wake up at this, I'm an early bird.
So actually, I'm also not believing her, but it's...
What, you're not believing her at that, but you know I called you at 4 or 5.
Yeah.
4, I have called you so many times, huh?
Yeah, I remember. And that was really very upsetting because at that time, many of our batchmates is just going to sleep, okay?
So, yeah, their bedtime and my waking up time, it clashes.
Yeah.
So you tell, na, when you used to wake up. They won't believe you do.
Actually, I used to wake up at 5 a.m. I know it's a bit hard to digest, but yeah, it was just that.
Okay, so what's the first thing we should do after waking up?
I will tell you what do's you can do.
I'm going to tell you the don'ts.
So first of all, just make sure that you are mentally and physically wake up completely. It's not like you are just physically wake up and you are physically present in front of the book and just wasting your time.
Okay, so what are the don'ts? Please just don't wake up and immediately start searching for your phone and seeing what the friends have posted and what stories are being put up and what messages are popping in your phone. Please don't do that. Avoid it, because when you wake up, you're in a fresh state of mind. You have the potential that you can do all your difficult topics at that time. And if you use your phone at that time,
I distract you for the entire day and your entire day will get wasted. So please avoid that.
Yeah, avoid that.
You can also practice physical activities like running and all.
Yeah.
And you can also practice meditation, which will enhance your concentration power and you will feel very concentrated for your entire day.
Yeah, I used to do yoga. I used to do pranayam that enhanced my concentration level and also my learning abilities. And the most important thing, it relaxed my mind.
After these activities, just revise what you studied yesterday and then just go for the difficult part you feel about the syllabus, and you can practice physics MCQs at that time, because at that time your mind will be more focused and you can find the way of the solution which you are not getting yesterday.
Yes, exactly. I also agree on this, that please don't jump on physics and chemistry's difficult question in the morning. Okay, because if you do it you will waste up your morning in that only. Okay.
If you feel you do not get anything with the physics, you have something learned from biology and chemistry. So that will make your time...
So that could be a smart approach. Starting 2 hours, you can give that to biology, and the coming 2 hours, you can give that to the difficult questions of physics and chemistry. So what benefit you will get is, even if you are stuck in those difficult questions, you still have a plus point that you have revised or you have learned biology at least.
And at the end, you will have confidence about that you have done some part of your syllabus.
From 4 to 6, I used to learn and revise biology. Then from 6 to 8, I used to solve those difficult questions, or the questions I usually make mistakes in.
I also did the same from 5 to 9. So we were from the same coaching. Our first class was started from 10 a.m. So from 9 to 10 a.m. we used to give 2 hours to get ready. And after 10 a.m. when we were in the class, our main focus was to just focus on what they were teaching and learn everything in the class itself.
Yeah, not act over smart and solving those books MCQ in the class and showing everyone that, oh, I don't care what they are teaching, I know everything. Please don't have that attitude.
Actually, I remember some of that type of students.
I'm also remembering those batchmates, and
at the end of the day, literally, they didn't get anything.
Yeah. Acting over smart. To whom you are acting over smart? Yeah.
Everyone knows how over smart you are, as you are in proper batch, okay?
Laughs on us and you too.
12 to 1 p.m. we have break, and in break, what I used to do, I used to ask doubts to everyone in my class who can solve. Like
She used to ask out to everyone out there. मतलब आता है चाहे नहीं आता उस बच्चे को, बट इसे पूछना उससे. मुझे भी समझ नहीं आता था ये क्यों पूछते हैं, बट ये पूछती थी. एंड व्हाट आई यूज्ड टू डू, मैं अपने डाउट्स पहले से ही सेग्रीगेट करके आती थी दैट मुझे ये पूछने हैं, एंड आई यूज्ड टू गो आउट टू टीचर्स एंड आस्क एंड क्लियर माय डाउट्स.
My main motive to do this is to learn more and more that I can, rather than practicing more and more. I know retaining in the memory is more important than solving bulk of the syllabus. Our coaching timing was from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and after that I used to stay at coaching till 7 p.m. to solve my all doubts and to learn everything which was taught at the classes.
So on the other hand, I used to go home and I used to reach home at around 4:30, and from 5 I used to resume my study and used to take a short break of half an hour, that's from 4:30 to 5.
Okay. I used to solve many MCQs on the point which was taught in the class. So in that way I make sure that my topic is completed in every way, like subjective and objective both.
Okay, so what I used to do, I used to go through all those topics that had been taught in my coaching that day in the slot 5 to 7. And from 7 to 8, I used to take break. And from 8 to 10, I used to practice MCQs of physics and chemistry. And I'm done for that day. I go to sleep at 10 and
I also
the normal
go to sleep
cycle.
at 10 and the normal cycle, and this just continued throughout the year.
Yeah.
And we never
Alright.
compromised at any cost our that schedule.
And whenever we used to have any slightest bit of alteration in our timetable, we got the result right away. We saw our marks drooping down in our test.
So that was all about our timetable. You can follow the same timetable or you can make for your own that suits you best.
So that's all for today. That was our timetable. You are different, you can make your own timetable. You know that what works for you, what doesn't. So make a timetable and stick to it. That's all we would say.
So that was all about this video. Thank you for watching.